when we try to resolve a problem, the actual problem cannot be addressed or expressed really from the three-dimensional reality. Now, there is what we see. What we perceive with our eyes, it's not possible to be real, because the eyes is very well known that doesn't really receive the right information. The optic nerve, what we see within the color perspective of our eyes, what we see is not real, because it is not what's there. We only see 0.5% of what is real. There's another 99.5% that we do not see. Therefore, what you see is not true. Therefore, what you have cannot be seen with your eyes, cannot be realized just from the three-dimensional perspective. And I will give you an example. I had a lady who came here as a client. Now, she came because she has been working with me for a while. She had seen some visions, she had seen some dreams, and then she met me, and I looked exactly like the person that she felt that I am the person that she had seen in the dream. Good, happy days. Now, throughout the whole sessions that we have done together, the truth is that she has shifted a lot of things. She was raised in a boarding school by nuns. She was abused daily by those nuns. She had experienced a lot of pain, a lot of suffering being a young girl in those places, and having also a younger sister that she felt responsible. So we had to undo the whole thing. Now, what you see someone traumatized from a specific institution, an organization, and I'm sure there are other nuns that are beautiful and wonderful, but at that particular place there was a lady, there were people that they were not actually good, right? Now, on the three-dimensional reality, there is a cause, the effect. There is someone who's causing the problem, and there is a person that is actually suffering from it. Very easy. There's the cause, there's the effect, and this is what's happening to the child. Now, this child is 60 plus years old. She's no longer a child. However, this person has not been able to overcome all her suffering, all her pain, all her trauma, although she has gone to every psychologist and every psychotherapist, and she has done all this deep healing work. So why she did not heal? Because although the problem is manifested in the 3D reality, what is behind closed doors is another ball game. Because we are not physical beings. We have a physical body. We think we are physical beings. We think the problem is physical. It is never physical. Physical is the symptom. Physical is what we are experiencing. We are experiencing this pain on the physical level. Now, there are other areas, there are other realms of reality. Because your perception sees reality, that doesn't mean that this is real. I repeat it. Because your perception sees reality as real, that doesn't mean that it is real. Right? Because only your perception sees reality, not your truth, not the divine truth. There's so many other layers, there's so many other levels of existence, of reality. And that's exciting for me, because I was a kickboxer. I was on the radio, on the Greek radio, I was broadcasting. I had massive, beautiful shows. I was a DJ, I had followers, I had so many people. I was a celebrity in a way. I was masking my darkness, and my darkness was I was not in love. I was out of love. And the jungle and the spirits and the indigenous of Peru, of the jungle of the Amazon, and the beautiful plant medicine helped me realize about love. I start seeing love, feeling love, experiencing love, and when I'm saying seeing love, not with my eyes. Nevertheless, to go back to this lady, her troubles, her pain, her suffering, her trauma had always to do with her own abilities to be able to serve and heal others. Everybody on this planet is meant to serve others. Every human being must serve others. That is the reason why you are here. If you want to be selfish, the most selfish thing to do is to serve others. If you want really to love yourself, love others. We have a body and a personality and an identity, and we think that what we are, who we are, is what it is. It is not. So this lady learned about her own abilities. She learned she's a magical being. She starts receiving spirits in her dreams. She starts seeing animal spirits in real life. And then she got connected to her own family, the magical beings. I know it sounds quite interesting, right? The magical beings, the elementals. She was from that realm, so her soul has agreements in that realm. Her spirit, she's a beautiful, loving, caring woman. Her spirit is connected to those elements, elementals. We all have different energies, different vibrations, different frequencies. Because we have a physical body, that doesn't mean we belong here. We are from here. None of us is from here. The physical body is manifesting here. The energy, the frequencies, the vibrations, the spirits that we come from, the lands that we're coming from. We have not come from here originally. Originally, we come from other places. Now, if you want to heal yourself, if you struggle with any physical problems, being overweight, you have troubles with your body, you need to start slowly getting into a reality outside of this reality. If the problem is here, you have to get out of here to find the solutions to bring them here. And that's what you have to do. If your problem is in your mind, again, you need to go into your unconscious, into your own levels of being. And everything that you need to bring comes from the spirit realm. Now I call it spirit, it can be other realms, it can be the higher realms, the middle realms, the lower realms. There's a lot of different realms with different beings. I have seen them. This is not theory. I'm not just telling you a theory. It is not something which you can read easily, although you can read it. I have seen it. I am traveling into those realms. As a practicing shaman, I am going there, to the lower realms, to the middle world, the higher world, upper world as we call it, lower world or underworld. There are different layers. It's true. It's all true. I have seen it. I didn't want to do it. I never want to do any of that. Nah. All I want to do was to give and receive love. Because I thought, if I give love, being selfish, I can receive love, being selfish or selfless. Now, to be able to get there, right? You need to establish a few little protocols. Michael Merdad, a lovely human being, has written a few books. In one of his books, he is talking about the space where you can actually create those miracles, because it is a miracle if you think about it. Like the brain, the logical brain, cannot comprehend all that. It is true. Your logic cannot comprehend. But guess what? You are not logical. Every human being is not logical. It is psychological. If you are psychological, as you are, you cannot express, explain, or project anything from your brain if you go into your psychology, right? So if you are a psychological being, why do you need to explain everything or anything with your head? It's not possible. Therefore, you cannot find answers from your physical body, for your mind, from your logic, through logic and through science only. Science is useful for the 3D. I am taking you in the no D. This is where you come from. And this is where the solutions are. So you go and you travel to those realms. You learn how to find a way, finding someone who has the capacity to take you there, and start healing yourself. Every problem happens from that place. Now, what Michael Merdad has said is that if you want to create those miracles, if you want to actually start healing yourself, you have to be in those 4 foundational places, right? The first place is you have to be still. Now, stillness. Stillness in the era of AI, it's quite something. You cannot be still. How can you be still when you have to scroll all the time, when your brain and the dopamine that you are receiving as you're going down makes you hooked, right? Stillness happens through prayer. Prayer is your intention expressed into the divine. So, stillness. Pray. When you pray, you don't just pray to these beings out there who are powerful, more powerful than you. Not really. You also pray to your own capabilities to awaken. You see, as above, so below. As within, so without. As you're trying to go there, anywhere you want to travel, anywhere you want to go with your life, with your experience, you need to learn how to navigate on those places from your own powerful place, which is your heart. It's your intuition, it's your telepathy, it is your spirit. So when you pray, you don't just pray to those spirits, although they are all real. I have seen them. I've seen many different beings, and they have seen me. So yeah, we're having this visual situation with them. So therefore, stillness is the number 1. Willing is the number 2. Willing. Are you willing? Are you willing to go to the extra mile? Even not the extra mile. Are you willing to be still? Are you willing to bring love into your life? Are you willing? And if you're willing, what do you do about this willingness? What do you do? How do you do willingness? How are you willing? How? Becoming willing, although requires action, not just thinking, oh, I'm willing. No, requires action. Actions speak louder than words, and especially thoughts. Don't worry about the thoughts. Our brain is compromised, right? Forget about it. Just take action, right? Start doing things for the greater good of humanity. Simple. Our mind is bombarded with all these brainwashing activities, from screens, from politics and all these crazy things. Religion, that's another one. Oh, let's not go there. Nevertheless, when you're still and you are willing, you have two powerful pillars of having a very powerful beginning of what we call miracle. Right. The third one is being open. Now, get rid of your strong, powerful, brick-like head thinking you know things. You know nothing. Seriously, I know nothing. And I am nobody. And I say that with a lot of passion. Because people say to me, you are a personal trainer, you are a therapist, you are a hypnotherapist, you are a psychotherapist, you are this, you are a shaman. These are identities, hello. These are parts of my personality. Thank you for saying what I am not. I'm not that. You are not your identity. You are not your personality. You are not your ego. You're not. Very simple. So, how are you open? How do you open yourself? How do you open yourself? Prayer, again, being willing to help others. Service. You get into your brain and you start feeling and thinking that your brain is telling you this and is telling you that you have depression or anxiety or stress or PTSD. Yeah. The brain can tell you anything and everything because the brain is a system. It is a software. It is a program. It has been programmed very easily to understand that. But how do you open yourself? How do you pray? How do you connect? How do you serve others? You have all these problems. You have this depression, anxiety, whatever you're going through in your life. Okay, all right. Go out there and help others. Now, I know you want help for yourself. Okay? Help others. Yeah, you're struggling with all these problems. I get it. Help others. The more you help others, the more you help yourself. Very simple. Your life will change, will transform. You are going to change if you want change. If you want millions and billions, to do what with them? I don't know what you're gonna do with them. Anyway, whatever you're gonna do with them, you think the millionaires are living a good life? The billionaires, yeah, go have a look. That Elon Musk guy and all of them that are stressing like crazy. Have a look what kind of kids they're producing in this world. Please. I am not going after anybody. No. I love humanity. And that's why I'm doing this. Nevertheless, just get those things from your eyes. Remove all this clutter. All this rubbish, all this dust from your eyes, thinking that what you have been told and shown is real. It is not real. What they're doing, they're just brainwashing you, they're putting you into this space. Imagine if everybody starts serving each other. Oh my God. What we can do. We have powers. We have beautiful powers. Very beautiful powers. Serving religion and serving the politics and serving the different politicians. Oh my God. We are so much more. We are love, ready to create and manifest phenomenal things. We are love. We are united. We are one. There's no separation. There's no time. Time is a construct. A distance is a construct. So we spoke about stillness, willingness, be open to receive, don't think you know shit. And the fourth one is being selfless, serve others. As you serve others, you serve yourself. That's what it really means, selfless. Yourself and myself is one self. one self. It has been manifested in different ways. Between me and you, there is a hologram, there is a network, which I have seen it, and it is very beautiful and very powerful, very beautiful, very amazing. It's profound. The layers of holographic reality that there is between me and you, as they are going and going and going and going in front of me and around me, is profound. Profound. It is phenomenal. I'm so grateful. Thank you. The beautiful, helping, compassionate, caring, loving spirits, the plant spirits, the animal spirits, the jungle spirits, the plant medicine, Mother Aya, the beautiful sacred tobacco, all the beautiful plants, they all have spirits. The beautiful animals have spirits, that they have shown me things. And Christ and Buddha, they all have come down. And Lucifer, and the devil, they all have come down. They are real, right? They are real. Real. But the spirits are real also. With all these different realities. It's so exciting to be here and have a physical body that we can actually receive all this information and embody all that. Embody all that. So amazing. It is. So if you decide to be still, to be willing, to be open and selfless, then expect miracles. Because miracles can be created by those places when you are there. Now, there is a little blueprint underneath the whole thing, which means that you must be in that emotional state when you're doing all that. And of course you're gonna be. Imagine going and helping, being willing, and you help someone, right? Someone who needs help. You're not gonna do it because I told you. No, you're gonna do it because you wanna do it, right? I'm just the guide here. You are the captain. You're the captain. Your ship is ready. You are the captain, and I'm just a small little canvas. A little bit this, just showing you if you're north, east, south, west. That's all I do, and that's not even nothing. I'm nothing. Nobody. You are doing everything. I'm giving you the power to you. Nobody has the power outside you. You are the captain. You take the boat and you go into the water and sail into life. Serve. You're a magical being. No doubt. Miracles can be created daily by you. Follow the principles and dive into your own greatness, and you have it. It's inside you. It has always been, and it will always be. Now, if you want to embrace it, very well. If you don't want to embrace it, very well. But the more of us, the better. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm Lucas, and if you liked it, share it, subscribe, and I hope I will see you again very, very, very soon.